The old Rocky David Dahl is the left fielder and two-hitter. Then Ronald Guzman at first base. Jonah Heim Sunday against Kansas City in his last outing. He was charged with 5 runs. Years old in 2016. Your expectations and your perception get skewed because of how early they arrive, how early they become part of our consciousness.
Shaw to Lux to Julio Urias, Buehler. It's just sure they're not quite ready.
David Dahl will drop that one in as Taylor took a circuitous route and Dahl's into second.
A little bit more towards right field and ends up almost straightaway center. Zach McKinstry right there in center field. I want that to be graded a team error.
Dahl at second, one away here in the first inning. On a 1-2, it's a front door breaking pitch to sit him down.
Standing arm speed, and here he pulls the string on the breaking ball. The fastballs had some good zip.
Had that.
They did good. You've got certain things you still want to develop.
Stumbling out of the box is Solak as he slaps it to second. In between bounce field, but ultimately Urias gets through the first unscathed.
And off-speed stuff, and then when it comes to the off-speed stuff,
on performance, good and bad. But it's always.
Then you get the Seager, and you're like, I know he's
towards the left field corner, and he'll stay hot. Extra bases for Mookie Betts to lead things off. Settles into second with it. He comes up for the first time today. RBI single. Punches this one gently to third. Picked up by Odor. Guns it across to get him for a few games after the 4 in Colorado. And so you'll see Edwin Reed. Playable for Jason Martin. Betts will advance to third. 2 gone.
Swing. It's not the best contact.
On in a scoreless first inning. Just 3 for 27. Just like that over a full season. Goes after a 3-0 pitch. Launches it to right center field over Martin's head. Off the base of the wall. Betts in to score.
Center field wall. These are one of those swings that we said have looked really good this spring, but this got to get out of there and say, I got to save the rest for the game.
He'll catch far this spring. Taylor's above. Yanks a one-hopper off of the shortstop, Kiner Falefa. Muncy will hold on at third. And the inning extended as Taylor reaches. Recent years. It's a bouncing ball up the middle. Solak throws him out. And first inning, but no runs. 5 or 6 years ago, had a huge postseason, signed a long. That one hits Odor. And the leadoff man on for the Rangers.
And Julio had just given himself a little bit of
Now Jose Trevino.
Good on the road.
Crazy, right? 6
hard.
20.
I forgot to write.
8th pitch of the at-bat is grounded to short for a charging Corey Seager. That will do it for the Rangers in the second.
Oh,
Edwin Rios leads off this. That'll nestle in just fair. Rios, who's had a tough spring so far, has a double on the first pitch of the second.
But down here at the bottom of the order with Matt Beatty, get him over.
For 3-2. Drops in to get him. First strikeout of the game for Coach.
His performance over the last few weeks have just been honestly really great. Versatile in this game. It's names like Kike Hernandez and Chris Taylor, and for the Dodgers having now
batter's box.
Knifes one towards the left field corner. That'll drop in for a base hit. Kick away from Dahl. Rios had to be sure that it would fall. He gets home now and standing at. So if you're somebody who puts the ball in. Betts lifts a fly ball to right center field. Martin and Gallo converging. Jason Martin will make the catch. Setting out his first time. Trying to extend that 8-game spring. The sunglasses.
Yeah.
Bouncing ball to first for Guzman. He'll take it to the bag and end the second. A run in each inning.
The World Series just to what he says to keep his off of baseball until the moment of the pitch so he can stay focused.
That one's past the diving Taylor, and a leadoff base hit for Martin, who's having a great spring. He's not going to be at his best, and so he finds those ways to. Here's a 1-2. Breaks in for strike 3. Urias with his third K, one gone in the third.
Number 21, David Dahl.
Be wary of, away from where it's his way with the fastball. Dahl rips this one to right. And a nice play made by McKinstry, who moved over there with Betts leaving the game.
About a week ago and didn't track a ball very well. It was over his head like that.
Gallo with 2 out.
This is, of course, Greg.
Bounce to first, fielded by Muncy. Took him right to the bag. And it's a cliffhanger to get you back. Getting RBI double from Muncy in the first, RBI double from McKinstry. Little League teammates. Bryce was pitching. Joey was
protect him.
You would too if you were down the line, but hooking foul. Watched the rest of the game with a popsicle and never caught again.
Wow.
Turner leading off. Taking ball 4 as it breaks away. Falling behind, battles back and earns the walk. Drove in the first run of the game with the first inning double. That'll get down. Gallo plays it on a bounce. Turner headed for third, and they're at the corners to begin.
Official scorer was listening.
Up center. That will split the gap and one hop the wall. On a loud contact for the Dodgers so far this afternoon.
Talking about a guy that when he came out of the minor leagues, getting some results is important for him.
Tops this one into a drawn-in shortstop. Connor Falefa makes a nice play on it, throws him out. On a 1-0 from Cody. Right field corner. He's got another base hit. That'll drive in 2. Rios headed for second with his second double of the day.
Times this one up perfectly. Keeps it in.
Minor league season. Saw his numbers from he was just collecting dust. Beatty swats one up the middle. That will get over Connor Falefa for a hit. Up to third goes Rios. And to be certain that it would get over the shortstop before he took. And so that was kind of the foundation of. Fouled into the glove, strike 3, 2 out. Same technology used in the automotive industry. Here's Peters with 2 on and 2 out.
Compared to putting them more at risk.
Power was one of the first guys to fully embrace that and use that in his training. That's back to when he was in this inning. Here it comes. 3 innings and 3 at-bats. Another payoff. And it'll be playable for Jason Martin, and it'll bring this third inning to a close. But the Dodgers chase. Got a 5-0 lead. It's over. 1.17 ERA in his 6 games. Solak to short. Backhand play by Elliott Soto.
And I think that's what he's really working on, is that.
Steven Strasburg, another guy who's worked exclusively out of the strap play, and pretty deep to left, but playable for Beatty.
And it was just, oh, that's got great movement, and you get sown for the ultimate location.
Field for Elliott Soto. Julio Urias with his most efficient inning yet. Sits him down in order. Wood in his first year in the Rangers organization. Let's see. Doubled off with a wall in center. Ripped a single. Muncy's been exclusively out off of the hand, and short left field base hit for Muncy. He's 3 for 3. You've got Rios with Turner at the Taylor. Like Muncy is 2 for 2. Crosses up the catcher Heim and allows Muncy to move to second. Shot to right center field. Chris Taylor is 3 for 3. He's going to have extra bases again. Muncy scores easels as a team.
Stays inside this one and takes it to the right center gap. Man.
A little bit low with that one, and Barnes has a walk. He's on for the first time today.
More than one good pitch per batter.
On the ground is short. Kiner-Falefa goes to third. And they get Taylor forced. The league looks and says, oh, at least we get a little break. Beatty down, swinging to end the inning, but the Dodgers add on. They've scored in all 4 innings.
Maybe not the same.
Swing and a miss from Guzman on a sharp 6-0 game, 5th inning. Got in on him, rolled gently right side. Soto ranges over to get it. 2 up and 2 down.
Get out of the box. They see how he's just stuck in there. And so
Caleb Ferguson, Ohio State losing a
Oh,
2:15 game today, just like that. Over off of the hands and playing third was shifted over there. Couldn't field it clean. He got to see the way the strength staff works, the way the
discussion and free flowing of information.
Into center field. It'll dunk in for a hit in front of Peters. Martin will stop at third, and the bases are loaded.
4th out.
David Dahl, 2 on, 2 out, 0-2. Back to the breaking ball. Nelson goes up to Spirit and end the 5th. Half that 14 seasons in the KBO. Garner big league opportunities. McKinstry rolls it off of the mound, deflects right side, hustling down the line, but the throw is just in time. A little more of a look than they otherwise would have, just because there's more in a 6-0 game in the 5th.
Oh no.
Shot to first. Guzman lunges for it. Race to the bag that Yang wins.
Goal is not to get to the KBO. It is to get to Major League. All of a sudden, as a youth, they're thinking that way, so it's not that big a shit.
Soto pops up in the first pitch. Guzman casually puts it away in this spring, and no runs.
But there's a little bit of a buzz.
Gallo past the shift. Leadoff man on.
Success on the field as far as a veteran and being able to then 9 innings.
Bouncing ball to short. Soto to second one. McKinstry a quick turn to get a quick.
Or we went to bed that last night.
In your starter kit.
Yeah.
Trevino chases, and Nelson with a strikeout to finish yet another score. One of those 3 hits was a game-winning double. Early division, got to know those guys a little bit. Oh, with a bullet through the left side for a leadoff hit. Guys like that down there, right?
Keep you occupied.
3 swings and misses, and Young makes quick work of Noisy for the first out of the 6th. Got a field line. That's a base hit into the corner and sticks in the wall. Left fielder puts his hands up, and it'll be listening to David Price talk about
To go, the final parting words from the bullpen helpful.
base hit to center for Barnes. And to score is Ravello. Second time Barnes is reached. He drives
Before you get in there, and sometimes that.
Davidson down on strikes, 2 away. Well, no.
Sunglasses, I think I'm going to put second.
What do you do?
How do you take pictures? I got a phone.
Beatty on the ground. Solak steps into it. And can you page me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Biggest thing I've
16 that he's faced. Here's 1-2. Lifted to left. Deep towards the corner. And gone. Opposite field home run for Ronald Guzman, was as if to say, I think there's a little cuss word.
And it kind of doesn't have to get as many things with the hips. And when that arm comes through, it's coming right on home plate.
17th in the organization. Where were you, 7th?
Pitching coach with the Rangers.
Flipped up the middle and a base hit. Martin second of the game. And his wonderful beard and hair.
Reddish for sure.
Right. McKinstry started the game in center, moved over to right early on, makes the catch. 2-9, made his major league debut 1 year later. And was able to say, okay, but what if I do this? And off on this 3-2 from Kenley Jansen. Ball 4. And they're at first and second.
Quit?
re-enter. Yes, more or less. Lazy pop into shallow center. Burns runs under to Glendale.
Opportunity to face a left-handed pitcher. Shows a tough one.
Chases one in the dirt. Yeah, down on 3 pitches. With the first out. Off the. On a bounce at third. His backhand play. Peters is out number 2. Big league debut last year.
I do miss our Sunday morning on the road trip breakfast.
Soto loses the bat and goes down on strikes. So Sportsnet Dodgers presented by your Southern California Ford dealers. Dodgers 4 from Arias, couple of innings from Nell. Strikes out Solak with that pitch for the first out of the 8th.
That dive off the edge. Things with the longer history.
Apostle with a high line drive that'll go opposite field home run. Second one the Rangers have gotten today. Broke off another and stood there like a house. Career. 2-2 pitch. Got him looking. He had everything working at point. The long winding road it is to, again. Foul ground at first. Nice catch. Curtis Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah.
That's 4-pitch walk and 2 on for the Dodgers with 1 out here in the 8th. Tim Federer down the middle to get him. 2 gone. Had the second best record in the league last year behind. That'll put an end to this 8th inning. Yeah, the emotion started to brew and
Calming your nerves and getting the ball over the plate.
John Hicks. 4-pitch walk to open the 9th. Here comes the 3-1 after the visit from foot in the air. Shallow center. Past Burns. Base hit. And the first 2 reach in the 9th. Drops it in, strike 3, and Williams finds it here against Wenzel for the first out of the 9th. And I'll face a Steele Walker. 2-1 pitch. Big swing and a little dribbler left side of the infield, scooped up, thrown across, game over. Dodgers
For sure.
all right. Dodgers